Hey guys, you're watching Daniel and Gian React, and today we're going to check out the official trailer for Ship of Theseus. But before we get started, don't forget, we're going to be doing our official Bahubali 2 review next Wednesday. That is October 11th. Be on the lookout for that. And if you haven't watched our first review of Bahubali, make sure to check that out as well, along with the Gangs of Wasipur. But without further ado, let's get started. So it looks like this, I'm assuming this movie was released in India first, and then Hugo Weaving of The Matrix fame and Lord of the Rings fame put his name on it to get it released in Australia.
He's Red Skull.
There's also Red Skull. The reason why Red Skull will never be seen on the screen again. So Quentin Tarantino does this a lot as well with international films. Like he'll put his name on it to get it released in.
Oh, she's a blind photographer? Interesting.
When I first started taking pictures,
is this a doc?
I was very much amused by the character of the perfumer in Tuscan's novel. Just the idea of a man trying to capture every scent, starting from people to the surroundings to experiences, you know, was very much amusing.
This looks, I think this is a doc, yeah.
Or it's super indie.
No.
Could be. I would watch this movie already. I can stop the trailer right now and I'd watch the movie. You go right ahead, you can stop it.
I always knew sadhu chipkar peete hain, but unfortunately liver cirrhosis is going to give you away.
You know, it should have been more to do with intoxication than with drinking.
आप दवाई क्यों नहीं लेते?
क्योंकि कोई विकल्प ही नहीं है, हर दवा के पीछे पशु इंसान।
पर आपके लेने ना लेने से क्या फर्क पड़ता है?
तो फिर किसी भी चीज से क्या फर्क पड़ता है?
It's a strong stance.
What about the violence you are committing on yourself by not taking medication?
Ooh.
How is your choice not different from that of a suicide bomber who's so convinced about the fundamentalism of his political and religious thoughts?
Are you really making that analogy?
Yeah, it's a terrible analogy.
It's not the best.
I'm like really confused if this is a doc or like.
I don't know either.
Kidney stolen from this man.
Okay, this isn't a doc.
Yeah, it's not.
That's interesting that they kind of shot it like a doc, though. You know.
With the DV cam, it looks like. It makes it realistic, man. There's a certain feel. It just feels real. Of sorts? What's that mean? Ooh, oh, that sucks. It's like $10 right there. Okay.
Oh, there's a Los Angeles Indian Film Festival?
Now we know.
We might have to make an appearance.
We're definitely going to.
Okay, wow, so this came out almost 4 years ago. Wow, that was cool. That was much different than what we're used to seeing so far.
For sure. This really isn't Gian's cup of tea, movies like this, but...
Don't you put words in my mouth, bro.
Okay, is it your cup of tea?
Well, I don't know what it's about. It seems more interesting than some of the other stuff.
Well, you don't like indie, like... Because for me, this reminds me of like a Terrence Malick movie, where it's more about theme as opposed to story or anything else. I don't know, I could be wrong, but just based on how the trailer is structured, it feels like a Terrence Malick movie. And I know you don't like Terrence Malick movies.
Well, I'm going to stop you there. Like, this seems nowhere near as pretentious as Terrence Malick. And
I'd have to disagree with you.
It does not have that same level of pretension. It doesn't have the budget either. They had to do stuff creatively because their budget's probably not very expensive.
I will agree with that,
all right.
But I definitely got the
Terrence
vibe.
Malick takes 15 years to finish a movie because of how like much he sniffs his own farts. This is I guarantee you this film didn't take that long to make.
So would you watch this movie then?
Yeah, I'd watch it. It looks interesting.
I would watch
Obviously,
it.
Hugo
I'd watch
Weaving
it.
is putting his name on it. Hugo Weaving's not going to put his name on a Terrence Malick movie. No.
He cares a lot about acting. So I think he respects.
If Terrence Malick, we're gonna go off topic.
Terrence Malick does not care about acting.
Okay,
I know that. I know where you're going.
Shut your face right now. Like Daniel is the worst. He makes the worst comparisons all the time. Like
I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're taking away from this trailer. Yeah. I liked it. I was a little confused with the whole liver story at the end. I'm not sure. Kidneys, excuse me. The kidney portion of it, that part I didn't really...
Looks like transplants. I think she gets an eye transplant. And I think people are getting kidney transplants. I think that the sick monk like refuses to take any...
Which is very interesting in and of itself. That is a very interesting stance, because that's basically how Steve Jobs died.
This is...
he refused to get, not because of animal treatment, but he refused to get westernized care. Because
that and he starved himself to death because he was only eating nuts and fruit every day.
Because he thought he could beat it by just being all natural and holistic.
Yeah.
And I'm not condemning that. There's a time and place for everything. And
I feel like his stance is a lot stronger than Steve Jobs' stance.
I can tell you for a fact that it has nothing to do with terrorists who blow themselves up, though. I don't know. That analogy was terrible, and that's probably what the point of the movie was. But I'm curious to know, like, do these stories interweave? Do we have like a modus peros type thing where they kind of coalesce at the end or overlap with one another?
AKA Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction. You mentioned Tarantino earlier.
Yeah.
I'm very intrigued by this movie. It looks good.
Hopefully it's on Netflix.
Yeah. Hopefully it is on Netflix. I will definitely watch this. Apparently so will Gian, surprising everybody.
Just surprising Daniel.
Okay. It's surprising me. I'll take that. Just surprising me.
Because you're comparing this movie, like Cimarron was the one that I was like, I don't know if I'd watch it. This doesn't seem anything like Cimarron.
No, that's true. That's true. But I still get a Terrence Malick vibe from it, and I know you don't like him.
You're making stuff up now.
I'm just saying.
But this isn't Terrence Malick-y at all.
It is.
No, it's not. How?
The music.
Oh my God.
The music, the shot composition, the lack of continuity. Because there's no.
It's a trailer. Where are you getting a lack of continuity? This is why people hate people that go to film school. Because people like Daniel just pulls shit out of his ass to make himself seem smarter than he really is. You know. And
it's not true.
It's completely true.
For those who've never heard,
hopefully this makes the trailer reaction. Because now we're just getting into.
It is going to be in the trailer reaction. Mm-hmm. For those who've never heard of Terrence Malick, check out his trailer for The Tree of Life. Watch that. And tell me if there's not some similarities to it. I'm not saying the exact same trailer, but the same vibe. Again, this story feels like a theme-based story. I don't think that it matters about the character growing by the end of the story or anything like that. I think this has to do with characters and theme. That's it.
So we're gonna,
which is a Terrence Malick
basically
trope.
What Daniel is saying is, if just to sound like he's right, he's gonna make like the loosest comparison possible that you could potentially make any sort of comparison.
And handpick the trailer that I know is most like this one.
Yeah.
International trailer 2, by the way. Watch that one. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know which one it is. But.
Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for us. Thanks for watching. You know the drill. Hit that bell, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Leave some comments. Let us know what you think. And we'll see you next time. Check out some of these reaction videos right over here.